Yo guys, Coach Theo here on Common Sense. This video is for you who's struggling right now. You know, if you're someone trying to take on a major lifestyle change, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get in shape, trying to eat better, improve your physical health, but you find it difficult, you're coming up short, you're struggling. Or if you're someone struggling with overcoming some kind of addiction, you know, smoking, weed, drinking, porn, whatever it is, having a hard time. Or if you're someone struggling with heartache or breakup or grieving something else, or just find yourself being generally depressed and anxious, seeing no meaning in life, just feeling the heaviness of all the stresses of your life. This video is for you. And there's really one thing that you must do, or not do rather, and that is give up. Just don't give up, just keep moving. That's all you have to do. That is your one quest right now. Do you understand? We're gonna get into more of the modern world and everything right here. But I want to tell you again about those panic attacks I went through over 5 years ago now. Before I turned into uncommonsensetheo, and I was that skinny fat loser, hedonist, nihilist, depressed, drinking, womanizing, porn watching, etc. kind of guy. And I hit the wall after been struggling with depression and anxiety on and off for a long time, not really seeing any meaning to life, just trying to numb myself with pleasure as I don't have any purpose. Finally, having to experience those daily panic attacks. For you that don't know what a panic attack is like, just imagine the most terrified, afraid and anxious you've been, and it just happens for seemingly no reason. It feels like a psychedelic trip gone wrong. And if it happens to you in the way it happened to me, it's not just one panic attack. It's a state. You're somewhat in a panic state all the time, but it breaks out on the daily, at least once, breaks out to a full panic attack. And look, when this was happening, I thought I had been suicidal before. I thought I had been depressed, anxious before. Anything I experienced before that was a piece of cake. This was so now. I'm actually getting afraid because I'm realizing maybe this is too much for me. Maybe I will end it. I see no way out of it, and I really have nothing else I want or can do in my life, even than trying to fight this, trying to overcome it. And so I have to go face these situations where I get panic attacks to no avail. It's like running a marathon in the level of effort. Every day starts like that when I'm trying to go to work, trying to resist the panic that breaks out in the subway or at work. And so many times it's just not working. Nothing seems like it's improving. This is just fucking managing to be at my easy little customer service job. Take myself there, do the job for a few hours and go home, and then just distract myself with whatever I can. You know, maybe meeting some friends, maybe playing some video games, watching YouTube or whatever, and just feeling like, what the fuck? Is this my life now? I can't do this. And what am I fighting for even? I don't understand. I fucked up. Can I just get to start over? I don't want to. I don't want this. But the option, what was the option though? That would have been to either end it or live some kind of, you know, prolonged, not even trying. You're just doing the other part there, just sitting inside, watching TV, playing video games. Not being able to do anything else. No, I couldn't have that. I just could not have that. How impossible, no matter how impossible it seemed, I'm just not getting over it. I just couldn't give up because I couldn't. Now when it was so obvious that it's fucking fight this, or my life is over either literally or figuratively, because that's no life. So it didn't feel, for months that felt like years because of the intensity of this. For so long of it feels like nothing's getting better. This is all in vain. I already fucked up. I might as well stop trying, you know. But again, because I knew it was so obvious what the alternatives were, I just had to keep pushing myself. Freaking out in different situations, humiliating myself, I'm feeling like, as nothing is getting better with these panic attacks. Until eventually it did. And that's when I found this path of life of searching purpose over pleasure. The pleasures we get from delayed gratification, by doing things we don't really feel like doing right now, but that we have to feel our best eventually. You know, training, saying no to drugs and porn, junk food, just being lazy, not training, doing all those things right, so that we get to reap the rewards afterwards. And then, of course, as an extension of that, do it to other people. You understand? Sometimes in life, we miss those times. Man, do I miss those times. Do you know, I've had such a challenging year, guys. Do you know how many times this year too, even if it wasn't panic attack bad, that I'm just like, nah, I don't wanna. There's nothing I want. You know, if this was a video game, I often compare life to, I'm like, I've had it with this game. It fucking sucks. Can I just get to turn it off, please? I'm done playing. Why do I have to keep playing, really? But what's the option? What's the alternative? You know, there are really only two ways to go about this life. You're either winning or losing. And there's no end destination, really. I mean, one end destination would be killing yourself. That's an obvious, you lost, right? You did not come into this world just to end your life. You weren't given life just to end it yourself, obviously. That's a loss. And winning, that would just be dying naturally at a point when you are actually going for it. You know, winning in life is a state. It's not an end destination. It's working towards something. It's improving you or others, bringing something good into this world. It doesn't matter. Maybe you can do this on different levels, but I'm saying you're winning if you don't give up. If you're doing your best, you are winning no matter where you are right now. And if you're giving up, you're losing no matter where you are right now. So you see, sometimes we get to, and we miss that so much at our lows, right? Those times when just riding a high of motivation, we're just feeling good. Maybe we get to, compared to these lower contraction phases, maybe we actually get some more direct results. Like I don't know, you get a partner, you get into a good relationship, you got a new job, you obviously reached a new level in your weight loss or whatever. Those periods, it's so easy to not give up. You're feeling motivated, you feel like this is paying off right now. Of course, this is all easy. Of course, it's nicer to feel this way. The thing is that life isn't this way. Sometimes you're gonna have these struggles. Some of the most difficult, when people die or a heartache hits, or, I mean, to be honest, I don't want to be a black pill guy or channel, but it's so easy for people to just feel not good these days. Like, so many of our natural ways of living and that is just replaced by modern society. We have so much time to just sit and put, what the fuck do I even do here? You know, and that also, because we get comfortable, we have time, we have the option, or rather it just happens easily that we get these different kinds of addictions and therefore health issues with the junk food, for instance, not really moving because you don't have to technically, you know. Yeah, it's just easy, yes, but the one thing you just can't, you have to not give up. And so if I'm talking you with a weight loss problem, progress is not linear. If you're struggling with something else, maybe give yourself the day off. You know, don't go binging, but maybe don't feel like you have to push that deficit down. Have a nice dinner, you know. And if you found yourself, you know, going on a binge, you know, if you lost 10 kilos and then you have 10 more you want to lose and you go on a binge, I mean, you say you regain a kilo, which would be huge from one binge, by the way. Well, if you give up, now you're just going to backtrack and put it all back on. But if you don't give up, if you keep trying, it was just a little setback. It was just a little bump in the road. And when you're dealing with the other things that you really can't do so much, all you have to do is something, you know, on a day like this, it's up and down. I still have things I have to process and struggle with and figure out for myself. So it's different. On a day like this, when I wake up, I don't want to do fucking shit, you know, nothing, not even working out. Like I don't want to, but I go there, I meet my buddy there, I hit this workout. Do you think I wanted to record a video, this stupid fucking video? But that's the thing. I I need my life to be meaningful, you know. If I'm struggling, if I am suffering, well, at least I can use what I know, what I've learned, to help reduce your suffering, to show you that it is manageable, it is possible to deal with. Right now, I'm actually getting fired up. I'm actually experiencing some purpose here. But during these tougher times, we can't expect to find that, if I just do this thing, now it's all good. Now it's all good. No, might have to start over tomorrow again, and the day after that, and the day after that. Just don't give up. That's the one thing. That's the one thing. Doesn't matter if you slow down a little bit, if you hit some bumps in the road, that's bound to happen. There's no one that moves through life just perfectly, flawlessly. It's always just a straight line, their progress. Absolutely not. You can't expect that, because then you're bound to fail. You're bound to just give up. And that's of course also a loss in life, when you have given up. You just do the safe things, you numb yourself, you tell yourself, I don't really need whatever, it's not really a big deal, this thing, whatever. And then you sit there at the end and you're like, fuck, I never went for it. Of course that's going to feel like a loss too. Sometimes it feels so incredibly difficult and impossible and unclear, dark. How will this work out, you know? But I'm telling you, all the worst things I've been through, when I've just not given up, as I finally learned from that panic attack episode, if I don't give up, just do whatever I can think of to move forward. Just don't get stuck if I somehow slip, and keep rising up and going. Eventually you get, even if you're walking in mist, it will clear eventually and you'll see, wow, this is actually a nice place. It's actually a good place to be again. Guys, just don't give up. This life, it's no piece of cake, always. But, you know, I'm looking for a good metaphor here or something, I'm not really finding it. But you know, it can be at times, but you're gonna have to do your best not to give up, not just go for it when it's easy, when you have winds in your sails like that. No, you have to keep moving even when you have the wind straight in your face. And eventually the clouds will disperse and you will be in that beautiful place again. And it will be even more beautiful because of the contrast, and you will have learned something. And it's actually our struggles that brings meaning to life. Because what the fuck, how interesting would it be if it was always like da 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 da. I mean, it's easy. Trust me, many times I wish I got a little da 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 da. But I had to realize, after the panic attacks, I felt so amazing just by the contrast that I fucking overcame it. I didn't give up. Okay, I think that's all for today's video, guys. Please like and comment. Tell us what you're going through so we can support you in the comments and tell you just don't give up. You'll get this, buddy. You got it. I do coach you guys in this. Many times it turns out, even if a person came to me for weight loss or something initially, we talk about all these things, just life. Okay, so if you're interested in my coaching, you can reach out on Instagram, direct message, or email me. It's all in the description below. Consider otherwise supporting the channel by becoming a member, or the other options, Patreon, also in the description. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fast losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, spirituality, mindset. It is a mindset, guys. All you have to do is not give up, and you're gonna be a winner. Okay, peace.